What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with part 6 of the Blasphemous 2 gameplay walkthrough. And then just keep in mind that this is not to be confused with my 100% walkthrough that will be featured on the channel in the very near future. This is actually my very first playthrough where I show you how to get all of the secrets and, of course, the true ending in a really organic fashion. You get to follow along with my playthrough. So hopefully you guys have been doing that. We're at 42% completion, and I have discovered a few things along the way that I do want to share with you guys. So if you remember, in the last stream we did finish the side quest of Castula and Trifon, and depending on who we picked, we received a certain type of reward. Of course, this was in this location right here, and the Palace of Embroideries. Now, if we go to this menu here, where we can see our quest rewards and things of that nature, you can see the Remembrance of Trifon is right here. Obviously, we had a choice to either satisfy Trifon's quest or Castula's quest, and we would have gained a remembrance accordingly based on who or what side we chose, right? So one thing that I did want to mention is in the event that you choose, it really is just a matter of preference, because fortunately, unlike its predecessor, Blasphemous, Blasphemous 2 is very, very forgiving in terms of what happens if you choose one side of a two-part quest. So if we were to go, to example, to the Forlorn Patio, which I will show you here, I'm going to show you something really, really neat. And then essentially what it does is it's going to allow us to get anything we would not have gotten had we chose the other option. So essentially you can't miss any item in this game. In one playthrough you can obtain everything. So we're going to travel between previews, and I'm going to actually prove it to you. So essentially, for example, the same choice and same mechanics actually apply to your weapon choice. So if you chose a different weapon than what I chose, it still doesn't matter, because the upgrades that are available to you are going to be dependent on what you actually picked. So it's just great. I absolutely love that. I should have just gone down the first ladder. That's my bad. But you know what? I love fighting these guys so much, I figured it'd be a great opportunity to say hi to them. So another, I think, good improvement on the Metroidvania formula, because Blasphemous in particular did have some issues with that, where you did have to play it through multiple times, and if you got past a certain point when the DLCs came out, you had to start a new file. And that was definitely a bit frustrating, but they've made some major improvements on the quest management and your ability to get 100% completion. And that's such a breath of fresh air.
I may have something for you.
So if we talk to him, right, we look at the shop, we're going to see the Remembrance of Castula. So there you go. There you have it. Proof in the flesh that you actually have the ability to collect all items in one single playthrough, regardless of what choices you make in any kind of side quest where a choice is even required or necessary. So there you go. That's the proof right there. I think that's excellent news, by the way. So I wanted to share that with you guys. That way you weren't worried, like, oh my gosh, we missed something, or oh my gosh, now we have to start another file. You don't. If you want 100% completion, all you need is one file, and all you need is, of course, the Forlorn Patio. If you saw as well, there is the upgrade for Sarmiento and Centella, the actual, they're kind of like the rapier, the quick lightning weapons, and that, of course, would change depending on what weapon you chose first. So you get the other two. So whatever weapon you pick, say you pick weapon A, well, weapons B and C, their upgrades will be available there for you. So, really neat. That's one of the few minor changes you see. And I like that. That's a huge improvement to me. Now, my grievances, if there are such a thing about this game, it's incredible, so I'm enjoying it thoroughly. But I would say that, in general, the ease of the game, like the difficulty level, is one thing. The bosses have been pretty easy. Even on my first playthrough, it's only taken no more than 2 or 3 attempts for any individual boss. Little stuff like that. We're going to talk to Montañez, and we're going to give him the remembrance item. We'll continue giving him whatever else we can along the way, and we'll see if we can equip any altar pieces of favor as well. So let's hand over the memento. There you have it. Okay. So we got Trifon.
With a new piece for your silver altarpiece.
Excellent. So let's see. There should be. Oh gosh, I have to keep fixing that. There should be a few items that we can get. I need to repair it, dude. It's gonna drive me nuts if it's just hurting there. So I only have him for now. In slot 3 we have this guy. The strength of Regol Alba and increase the damage. Ooh. Red Tear Stone. Activate. Very nice. This is Trifon. That night the old painter was visited by the strange... I think I actually saw this. We read this already. Okay. It shares the lore that one of the quest items had, where the painter had a dream where two people were arguing and he was trying to paint them, and they obviously saw that he was they were trying not to be awkward, and they were smiling while they were arguing amongst themselves. So very interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and equip it, right? Insert. Yes. See, why don't you is this the wrong one? That's so annoying. The only thing that would make it make sense is if I go here. Like I'm removing all you guys. So annoyed. If that doesn't match, what about this? Is this not slot 2? It is. Of course, it's 1, 2, maybe 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who knows? That's annoying. But now watch. If we look at our other we have Gregol's favor. We have Haloke's favor. So annoyed right now that that's how easy it was. Maybe these guys? No, can't tell. The only way we can tell is if we go here and equip 2. Of course. Okay. Increases fire, increases mystical damage. Lovely. You know what I'm going to do? Let's go ahead and increase the Ultra Beast capacity. Max this out. We are going to use all 10. Let's just go ahead and get things maxed out. We're going to start working towards 100% completion. It sure is. So this is 1, 2. Somehow that's 3, 4. No, it makes no sense at all. I just want everybody to know how confusing that is for me. Regol Alba. Physical damage. That one breaks too easily. Much too easy. I know it's not going to have any effect, but let's just see. Okay, it's not happy. Anyway, so we have these at least. Let me make sure there's not anything else I want. Oh, fervor generated when attacking enemies. Ooh, that's good though too. Instead of you, which is serving me no purpose. And we'll go fix that item at some point in time, because that's going to drive me nuts. So we've equipped our items. We're going to just do a little prep work, you know, before we have anything else to do here. Where's our little friend? The honeybee guy. Candyman. Should be over here. Choir of Thorns. All we do is traverse this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those platforming sequences are pretty easy. They've made those incredibly easy, whereas before they were very difficult.
Of the miracle advance, creating more hollows in this honeypot that is now my body.
I think if we keep using his body,
Let not your spirit be grieved.
he's going to die all the way.
Damage done to my gift.
I feel like the more we use it,
And behold,
he's going to get more and more injured.
come back here.
So every time it breaks, we go, and then eventually we'll get like a permanent version of it. That's this what I'm thinking, and I'm fairly certain that's how it's going to work. Alright, let's make our way back. 1, 2, skip a few. Lovely. I'm going to kill you for that. How dare you. Alright. Now, I think I'm done. I feel good. I've satisfied most of my curiosity, except this right here. You know, before we go, we're going to go right up here and check out where the heck does this elevator take us. I can't believe I forgot all about that. Let's do that first. Take this right up. Allow me to get a sip of my beer. All right. Ooh. This must be serious. A preview. Take note of the reflections. Let's see if there's anything important there. So far it's accurate, it's matching. Mountain range is mountain range. Let's keep going this way. It's bound to be something dangerous. We have acquired 5,000 Tears of Atonement. If you want 5,000 Tears of Atonement for yourself, in the elevated temples area, once you go up from the Choir of Thorns, take the elevator up, you're going to be in an area called Two Moons. It then turns into the elevated temples. So the Two Moons area must become something else at some point. Let's see if we can double jump this. Just barely. There's another mist there that we can probably jump down at some point. More elevated temples. This is going to be an interesting little area, isn't it? Double jump is certainly required for this. This is fun. I'm glad. I'm glad we got to check this out in lieu of heading to the designated area. There's a Child of Moonlight right there. Let's see. Does this pause? It does. It pauses the game. So there's going to be a Child of Moonlight right here. We're going to mark that on our map. Once we get it, I'll show you exactly how I obtained it, so it's no mystery. This guy's a genius. Oh, he's like armored or something. Okay. No, he's fine. Same difficulty. Alright, so that was all this area. Not much I can do without leaving the area, and I don't have that one ability that's gonna really pester me. We have to have this aerial slash at some point, and I will find it. 1, 2, okay. Just a nice little double jump there. I don't think I'm gonna have enough height here. I could probably cheese it from here, watch. Ooh, no, okay, close. Okay. Thought we could cheese it. Let's go in the lower areas first, and then we will come back around. Double jump. Oh, of course. I'm gonna double jump over you, sir. Bet you didn't think I could do that. I should have used the execution on him. That would have been awesome. We'll get the next one. We'll get the next one. Chapel of the Five Doves. I can't seem to communicate with any of these guys yet. No. Oh, it's... I came here in a dream once. And look, you see, these are the regrets right here. That's interesting. That must be the father. That must be the mother. And this, of course, is the child. Very interesting.
Penitent one, be pleased to receive this gift that a candid voice in a dream asked me to give thee. A voice whose owner shall always be unknown to me.
So we received the key of the pilgrim.
O heart that descends from heaven, what doth thou seeketh from us?
Interesting. As soon as we get out of the cutscenes, I can show you where I obtained that item.
The miracle shows us mercy, and bestows upon this shadow the right to speak. Never will I comprehend for what exalted reasons I was chosen to witness and narrate the events by which the miracle sought to return to us. For many eons have passed since it abandoned us. Oh, I see my request was granted, and that blessed pilgrim delivered my offering to you. Cast open the cages whose keys were stolen. Dove, who borrows thine color from the raven, escape your gilded prison.
Interesting. So we were able to free one. So I'm not sure what I'm seeing there. Is that a fragment, a remnant of the past or something like that? Like something trying to come back into our sight, to our time? Alright, 1 of 5 doves. Very cool. And if you want to get the Key of the Pilgrim, it's right here in the Chapel of the 5 Doves location. You do have to take the elevator up from the Choir of Thorns, head west from the 2 Moons area, go through the elevated temples in the lower levels with the double jump, and then you reach the Chapel of 5 Doves. Very interesting. That is pretty awesome if you ask me. Alright, let's take a look at what the quest item is. Gift of the Anonymous Pilgrim. It opens the first of the cages in the Chapel of the 5 Doves. It happened right there in that sacred chapel. The miracle itself melted glass into an urn and dressed it with gold, so it could properly display the inert body of that pious young man, the one that was chosen by the divine to witness every event brought by the return of the faith, the one that gave his life and who was preserved incorruptible so his testimony will remain immortal, the testimony of the new birth of the miracle. Wow. That's insane. Alright, let's go this way and see. I don't want to go too far to the left. I have a feeling, and a fear, if you will, that it'll eventually connect to this other area that's above. Oh, let me see. Oh, no, it won't. Okay. Well, actually, it might. Elevated temples. This is... I'm here. I think it wanted me to go this way, though. So we'll oblige it. What we're going to do is we're going to go back. I want to go the intended path this time, because from the bottom there could be something important on the way up to this Chapel of 5 Doves. So, what are you doing? I want to do my fatality on you, please, sir. Execution much? I'm not just going to kill you the old-fashioned way. That's fine. I was trying to be patient. Alright, here goes. Let's move onward. We are going to go back just a bit, and we're going to make that go up and to the left, see where that takes us, and then, of course, we are going to circle back and down and go the intended path, if you will. I'm just curious to see where this leads us. He stopped really abruptly. Okay. You're just annoying, aren't ya, little bird man? Yep, we are at an impasse. And I am fine with that. It bothers me not. I'm gonna mark it here, that way I know. Hey, can't go there yet. That's great. Okay, cool. Again, I think they've done really well in the level design to kind of bring it all together. I know this is a bit of backtracking, but this is actually okay. We were able to get a few items. 5,000 tears. We freed a dove even, so the amulet's almost complete. 5 doves plus, you know, the father, the miracle child, I'm assuming, and the mother. Let's travel to the city, actually. That's going to save us a few clicks. And now we can go up. If it allows us to. There should be an actual way to go up. So here we go. We're going to go up this way. I'm assuming it's you. This elevator will take me up, and then I just go over to the right a little bit and go up yet again. Is that what we do? Hey, there's our good old shopkeeps.
The upper reaches of our city, once unreachable and unfathomable, have descended. Countless legends tell of the many secrets that the heights have hidden and laid watch over for seeming eternities. Can it be the city that prostrates itself before so many parishioners, beckoning us to witness the birth of the child more closely? What holiness lies before us? Cast your eyes upon our shop window.
Always a great segue. And buy some stuff. We're going to purchase everything he's got to offer here. these guys are important because they are going to give us an item that's needed for the true ending. So let's just always clear out their shop. We'll get the Choir Master as well. We'll get the Scorched Lily. And the Ill-Fated Cord. Not necessarily things we need, but...
more items left. But you never know what may turn up on these ones.
And they continue moving forward. Essentially, you know, we could have saved our money till the very end, and they're going to pretty much be the traveling merchant that follows us along our way. So we still have 11,000 Tears of Atonement, so not worried about that. What's over here? I don't even see a pathway, so that's interesting. Oh, okay. It just dropped me down again. So this is the new area here. Okay. I always like to search the corners, you know, just to make sure there's not like a Child of Moonlight hanging around somewhere. Yeah. They like to hide them off screen. Like having one off to the side would not be far-fetched. See? As if on cue. So, I'm going to show you the location really quickly. It's a ways up from the elevated temples. But we are going to drop down a bit. Ooh, there's another secret. You guys see that second secret? That was Child of Moonlight 18. Right over here in this location. And we're going to drop down here. Double jump for posterity. And we got 800 Tears of Atonement. If you guys want those juicy tears, those salty Tears of Atonement, they're also right there, just below the Child of Moonlight. And right here on the elevated temples area. Very cool. I like that. It's fun. But when I tell you I know Metroidvanias, I know Metroidvanias. Hopefully that was proof enough, if these last videos haven't been. This is my first playthrough after all, if that helps. Give a little perspective. And I haven't used any guides or anything like that. I'm just starting to make some deductions here. Alright, elevated temples. Can't break through there, that's fine. That's great though, I love having barred off pathways. That means I'm forced to go one direction. I don't have to worry about making a choice. And if I don't have to make a choice, that makes it much easier for me. Alright, we'll continue onward. Ooh, look at these guys, new enemies. I don't know what their attack pattern is yet. They don't really seem to do much. They're friendly. Just kidding. Wow, how did you not die? Oh, you just split into two? That's really fun. Do you have to die a certain way or are you going to keep splitting? No? Okay. Well, you know what? I'm getting bored. We're going to do this. Split into two, huh? That's not annoying at all. Hopefully there aren't any nasty little platforming sequences. So far it's a straight shot though. So we're just going to the right. Let's take a look and see. This is the other side of probably where we're actually right beneath where we were earlier, which is wonderful. So that's... we need the profound, you know, we need to be able to jump down those like, you know, deep depths. You know, I swear to you there's an ability that's going to allow us to do that. I don't know what it is just yet, but similar to the one we had in the first game, I'd imagine. Yikes. Alright, here goes. 1, 2. We'll go ahead and heal. We don't have tons of heals left, but I think we'll be alright. We'll grab our little secret here. We've acquired the Demented One. The Demented One is an altarpiece of favor that can be found in the elevated temples area right here on the highlighted point on the map on screen. So be sure to check that out. You do have to go up and around So you can't just get it directly. You do have to go up and around. Can I just drop down here without dying? Yes. Now we can go up the intended path here. Ooh, you can't dodge through those. That was a good iframes test. Let's see. So do we want to keep going up and connect the dots here, or do we go left? I say we go up. We're blocked off here, so we have to do a little bit of platforming. How fun. We got the empty receptacle. I imagine there's only one remaining, probably going to give us a total of 5. Or we could have a bunch, and then once we enhance them, we only have 5. We used to condense them and consolidate them in the previous game. We might just only have a max of 5, considering our heals are incredibly potent in this game. So if you want the empty receptacle, you can get that right in this section here on the map, the highlighted section here for you. Of course, once you're done, or once you have a break, you can always take it to this NPC right here in the City of the Blessed Name to enhance the number of bio flasks you have. Nice. Alright. So not much I can do there anymore. That door is blocked off from us, which means we have to go down and around. Kind of what we anticipated, right? It's all going to connect. Oh, an old one. What do you do? Are your patterns different? I think you just have more health, right? Oh, you're faster. Okay, yeah, you're way faster. I don't like that. Maybe parries for this one, because he's just a little faster. That is annoying. Alright, so we have this. And this little bro on that side. Okay. Interesting. So what am I supposed to do here, though? Ah, it's going to give me the height I need. I'm going to kill this guy first. You're going to cause my platforming sequence to be much more annoying than it needs to be. Let's trigger this again and reset it. There you go. Stay up there. That was a dumb move. We do not need that level of height, but hey, that was cool. Nice little shortcut. Those are always fun, you know, cycling through your weapons like that. I do enjoy that. This guy gets stunned so easily, I love it. And you, sir, they come in packs of 2. It's always a little special. A 1-2 special with those guys. So you attack twice. That's why I don't like you necessarily. I'll have to parry you to stop you. And you can use your whatever tactics you like. I just prefer that because Benedicto's a bit slower, and I can't necessarily counter if he's striking 2 times in quick, rapid succession. It's hard for me to fit in a spot to attack him. We'll get behind him. It's the easiest way to take care of these guys. And I almost got hit by that. It's okay. We'll jump behind him now. He's going to turn, though. And then we're just going to go behind him. Get in a few quick strikes, do the execution. It's the same regardless of the type of giant enemy that is, so that's no fun. That's okay, though. That is okay. I'm going to keep heading this way. Alright, that was tough. We got a Mark of Martyrdom, and we have like no health whatsoever, but we have a pre-due, so lucky us. I think I was talking to you guys, I accidentally muted the mic, so that's my bad. And we took a picture. I love that. Well, so we can go down, which I think is the way to go, and we can connect all these dots here. Down, and we can connect back to the elevated temples, and hopefully the Garden of the High Choirs. So we can go back to our little fat little baby friend. So let's do that, because I want to say hi to him. Pinch his little cheeks. Okay. Got you. What are you doing? You just got finessed. Okay, what was the point of this little ledge, though? It's just weird to me. Let's go to the right. We're going to connect the dots before we go down. Ah, you. My greatest enemy. You can get 2 strikes in. Dash. Oh, okay, we're just going to take that hit. That's fine. That works, too. Obviously a secret. Okay, that's fine. We'll come back and get that. I just want to take out these enemies first. Get a clear path. Looks like the mirror to our left will send us all the way back. I need you, sir, to come down. Like, what is your purpose? Come down. Should have been aggressive. I just don't like enemies lingering, you know? Lingers. Jerk. Come down here. It's not necessary to kill him, just so you know. You guys can just go right past, but I don't believe in that. I believe in killing all enemies. How are you? How in the balls? We're gonna bypass him. Fool's off screen by now anyways. I totally fell. Now you want to go down to my level. Okay, that's awesome. Alright. I can't believe it. I'm so mad. Ooh, and we get an upgrade for Veredicto. This is the first upgrade we've had for this particular weapon. Veredicto upgrade number 2. That's fantastic. I'll show you guys exactly where to get it on the map so you can obtain it for yourself. It's in the elevated temples area. It seems like there's a lot of upgrades around these upper parts, to be honest. And in the highlighted point here on the map, you can obtain the first upgrade for Veredicto. Right there. Let's see if there's any illusory walls or anything like that. Nothing. Nothing of the sort. Alright, now we can go back. That was a fun little sequence there. I'm going to save my health. I'm not going to use it right now. So let's just go down. This area looks very reminiscent of the end area where we fought His Holiness Escobar in the first game. That's kind of neat. So why would he do that? That's weird. We're going to go back this way. Yeah. I want the secrets. We have the votive offering of the miserable. That can be obtained in a chest located at this section here on the map, the highlighted portion there for you. It is in the elevated temples. Let's take a look and see what it does. It is a rosary bead. It slightly increases resistance to all elemental damage. A silver offering in exchange for the health of an eye that caught a glimpse of something too big and too old. The blind man never regained his sight, but this votive offering is still imbued with his prayers. Sadness. Sadness indeed. Okay, nope, you're dead. Let's go ahead and connect the dots here, and maybe we can get to the other side of the preview. Oh no, come on. This still eludes me. So we'll mark this. That's our indicator that we need the ability to create platforms, and of course, hopefully the item that allows us to survive big jumps or big drops. Okay, I'm curious. This ledge wouldn't be here for nothing. I don't know. That's weird. There's a treasure there, so I'm going to mark this with the treasure for later. That's interesting. Okay, now we can slide. You know, at some point this is obviously going to connect to the one area, the other side where we have to break the switch. And that'll create the shortcut for us. Very nice. Can I reach you? I can. And that's Child of Moonlight number 19. Good thing to note is that they do replenish your health when you destroy them. Elevated Temples. If you want Child of Moonlight number 19, he's right here in this location. And the highlighted section of the map. Super easy, just make sure you get your Veredicto out because it has the longest range. Now let's continue down. That's what we like to see. And we have this pathway. This is definitely going to lead to our friend. Yeah, our little chubby friend. Hey! Oh wow, look at us go. Beautiful. We've gotten high enough to receive our first tier reward. Oh, and even the second tier as well. Look at us go. That is so cool.
Penitent One, my brothers will show you a way to the top of the tower. Help us by freeing more brothers, so the tower will reveal to you what it holds.
I will. Alright, so let's go get our little prizes, shall we? Got a Mark of Martyrdom, and this is of course in the tower. The tower is in the Choir of Thorns. This is where we find our little fat baby friend. 2 Marks of Martyrdom. Now we're getting our marks back. Remember, we used all of our marks for upgrades previously, so now we're good. See if he has anything else to say.
Help us by freeing more brothers.
Nope, not much. So anyways, it's here on the map. The Garden of the High Choirs. We're getting higher and higher. I wonder how high it actually goes. Considering we have about 20 of 33, it probably goes all the way to the top. The highest point in the map would be really nice to see, actually. Anyway, so we've, kind of closed off that path and opened up the pathways that were previously blocked up to us. That's really good. We're connecting these areas here very nicely. We'll have to get this little prize some other time, I suppose. There's a treasure above that I will certainly get at some point. I just feel it. Now we can go back. And now we're going to go up from the preview. So we're going to go up to the preview, tag it, and then go all the way up. The next round of marks is going to be pretty much saved for our weapon upgrades, our weapon skill tree upgrades. So we want to unlock all this, pretty much all the skill tree stuff they have for us. Let's go to the right before we go up. I don't even know if we can reach up. I'm just curious now. Yeah, I can't even reach up, so we have to go to the right. I know that hurt. You come here, you little annoying creature. Miracles are so, or prayers, sorry, are so OP in Blasphemous. And that remains true in Blasphemous 2. That one just died, okay. And it costs literally like nothing to use. See? We get our fervor back so quickly because of that charm we have, or the altar piece of favor we have equipped. Ow. Okay. Let's take care of those guys in one fell swoop. I have fire too, buddy. He can spit the fire so quickly. I want to do the execution. I saw it in the trailer, but I'd like to do it myself. So just 2 strikes. Okay, well, it's still easy to use our weapon then. Our weapon of choice. We got another Mark of Martyrdom. We'll see if this is a time sequence. Oh, it just moves it over here. Well, that's fun. Brosif! I'm gonna fall to my death. Okay, that was scary. I'm surprised I didn't need to bring it. I mean, maybe that's just so I can bring it back in the event. I need to come back that way. Oh, I thought I fell down. Now I think we've opened up all the shortcuts that we talked about. There we go. That's beautiful. Thing of beauty right there. If we go to the left, where does this take us? To another area we've been to already. And we get the abandoned rosary knot. This should be the last knot. This is the final knot for us. We can give to Sagrario, and we'll have every single knot and rosary bead slot opened up. This is in the elevated temples on the highlighted section in the map right here. So if you want to get the last rosary knot, it is up here in the rosary and the elevated temples area. I'm just so curious. Oh, okay, no. No, thank you. Cool. So we actually were here not too long ago, just coming from the lower area. Now we're good to go. We're just making some progress, guys. This is so wonderful. This game is fantastic. I really enjoy it. Love that we can destroy the projectiles. That is so good. You're just gonna survive, aren't ya, little buddy? Alright, so we got this. Who's spewing that stuff on us? So we can go here. You know what I want to do, though? I just realized. I am going to backtrack, so make sure you take note of this. This is going to lead us to the lower part there, so I can't even get through there yet. Okay, no worries. Child of Moonlight's above us, too, so good to know. We are blocked off. I just wanted to see it with my own eyes. Alright, one... Remember, don't always double jump unless you absolutely have to clear a little bit more, cover more ground or whatever, you know? I will have to heal here because these guys deal a ton of damage. So, I don't know if that's mystical or what, but that hurts. Like, that hurts so bad. I'll take you out. Yeah, we don't have any more health, so we gotta be very careful at this point. Tread incredibly softly. Let's take a look at where we're on the map and activate this waypoint here. Okay, good stuff. It's probably going to circle around to the left and then up to that preview. I can't actually show you guys this yet. Hold on. There you go. So it's going to go here and then probably connect. So let's do that so we can heal. There won't be any more heals along the way. So those are our two previews for this area. I usually leave it to about 2 to 3 max in any given area. There's the shortcut that would take us straight to the preview. We'll go ahead and tag it, refill our health. Now we're feeling good. Now we're confident again. What's over here? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Very nice. We have the Fervent Kiss. That will increase our fervor. That is located in the elevated temples area. You do have to come up and around, and once you pass the waypoint, open up the shortcut to the preview, you can access this area from above. Just drop down using the Weight of Sin with the Regular Alba weapon, and you can get it for yourself. So we have some kisses to give. We have a rosary bead, and a few other goodies. Alright, let's see. Nothing up there. Always check if a Child of Moonlight is just out of sight, out of range, anything like that. I think I can make this jump. Okay, just checking. It's like little tricks of the camera sometimes that make them harder to see. We're gonna avoid this. This one just has more control, I think, in terms of like where it stops. The other one keeps rolling. Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna hit you anyways. That one just woke up. He's not happy. He is not happy with us. So, let's see. I can do something here. Open this up. Let's see. We haven't been here yet, but you know what? I can tag this preview, which would be a little bit closer than the other one. So, there's a little gauntlet area first we have to clear. Let's get that out of the way then. Oh, no, 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 no. You guys are cheap. You're forcing me to use your little techniques then. And I don't like that. Now I got them all facing one side. Got them in the palm of my hand now. There you go, we're gonna back away from this. That was the hardest gauntlet so far, just because I got trapped and I'm stubborn. I don't like to use the weapons they're forcing me to use. They're like, hey, use the Sarmiento and Centella. I'm like, nah. I'm good. New enemy type. Okay, we're gonna do this. Jump. Okay, never mind. Or slash, that's fine. Secure the old-fashioned way. Take his sword and off with his head, as the British say. Lovely. I'm gonna heal one more time. We're really close to preview. We're just opening up a freaking shortcut, but it was like the most intense gauntlet so far. Whoa, that was a weird invisible wall there you threw at me. This guy's obviously resistant to fire, just a smidge. But not stun damage. Is there anyone else? Any other takers? Because that was annoying. Alright, we've opened up the path now. All that for a shortcut. Is it advisable? Probably not. I would say don't worry about it. I'm just kidding. Open it up. Get 100% completion. Challenge yourself. And get 100%. Oh, that's fast. Way faster than I thought. Okay, well, you're dead. We got another Mark of Martyrdom. Now we're just farming them up. Farming them up. Okay, now, what can I do? We go up the ladder, I suppose. Or we could go back this way. Let's go up the ladder. I'm curious. What's down here? I could break that. Okay. Can't reach it yet. Well, lovely. Well, we're gonna go around then. That's what I wanted to do anyways. Just kidding. Oh gosh, I missed the execution opportunity there as well. Weird contact, like our contact box are really weird. Like our, we're kind of like, you know, floating here. It's weird collision detection here on the bridge. Anyways, there is a Child of Moonlight. That's going to bring us to Child of Moonlight, number 20. And he is right here in this location, in the highlighted point on the map here on screen, in the elevated temples. Just use a better vehicle to get the reach you need to get it. Super easy. Let's see if we can generate enough height here. Funny thing is, pretty sure that wasn't supposed to happen. I'd like to try something out now. I am curious, now that I can reach this. Easy there, buddy. I'm telling you, having used all the weapons there in that one single encounter, it just doesn't compare. Alright, so yeah, it didn't really unlock anything for us. Not much we can do yet. Because even from here, it's just not high enough. Okay. Good to know. So even though you can reach it from the other side, it doesn't really amount to anything. So don't waste your time like I did there. Let's see if we can go up and around. Always look for children of moonlight off screen. These guys aren't so bad. We'll just kind of let them do their thing. Oh no. Okay, he stopped right below me. That's the only thing he can do. So just make sure when you do jump over him, you give yourself some room. Okay, he's just taking his time. Now we're going to be able to do some big stuff here. So open up this shortcut first. We're going to raise this up as well because we know we need some height. I just need it out of the way, so okay. Number 1. Okay. No. That's all we needed. I still win. Okay, cool. This is the only pathway right here. Opened it up for ourselves by doing the weight of sin. Okay, is this the candle? I see. Oh no, candle number 1 has been put out. And you see her headboard has the old miracle symbol on it. Maybe now we can speak to the woman in black. So just so you know, if you want to put out the first candle, it's in the elevated temples in this section here, highlighted on the map. That will allow us to hopefully progress the side quest for this individual here in the Street of Wakes. You do have to go into her dream and you speak with a woman clad in black that keeps referring to candles and putting them out, snuffing them out. So that is exactly what you need to do. That's the very first one you can obtain here, the elevated temples. So candle has been snuffed. Alright, now what? Now what do we do? Let's see, can I even go down that way? Oh, I need to go down 1 more level is what it's saying. That's interesting. But can I? I don't know if I can. That'll result in... oh, death, yeah. And that's a pathway I can't even access yet. Okay, nope, can't do it yet. So maybe from here, because this little shortcut we opened up for the preview, is that going to allow us to now make some progress in the Chapel of the 5 Doves? I'm curious. Okay, looks like I can open one of these doors. The mother said, "Follow the heartbeats that herald the birth." The father said, "4 envoys wrapped my body in soft linen cloths." Okay, so we'll need some sort of key items in order to open these doors up. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Okay, so what now from here? We've explored a lot of this area. This is blocked off. That's too high for us to go to. I think we go back. We go back to the left. And we see if there's anything else we missed. Because I don't... if you look at the map, once I get out of this area, let's see what all we can reach. Oh, really? Alright, goodbye, friend. You're boring to fight. Let's go ahead and kill this thing. You just went the wrong way, okay. That's interesting. You're weird. Okay. Yeah, so I just can't reach that particular area. That's interesting. So I wonder where we're supposed to go next. Oh, that opened up this over here. Okay, I see you now. Basilica of Absent Faces. So I need to go back to the Crown of Towers, it seems. So what we'll do is we're going to head to the very next pre-deal, which is literally down this way. And we're going to fast travel We're going to fast travel first to our little friend right here in the city. And we're going to do this because we can go ahead and upgrade our bile flasks. We'll add one more, which is awesome. Oh, the camera work is just janky. Janky camera work. Not happy. That makes me dizzy. Good gosh, that makes me dizzy. It only takes like 3 like stutter and I'm like, okay, I'm about to die. Oh, that just looks painful.
Now I shall grant thee a new flask.
We'll give her the empty receptacle. And now we have 4. I only imagine we have 5. We ended up with 5 maxed out bile flasks, but I think you get upwards of maybe 7 to 9 in the last game.
Bring me more vials.
If there are, I would love to. I certainly will. Just don't yell at me. Half of the people haven't named themselves, so it's hard for me to name some of these NPCs. I just kind of go with like, hey, you know, Bub, or the girl with the skin, or, you know, stuff like that. The one with the nose, whatever, right? And that hopefully is helping you guys, because it helps me. Let's see, what is all this donkage? We got Old Girl in here that wants to sell us stuff. Still can't figure out how to reach this. For the life of me, I can't. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to go back to the preview. How did we get so far? Okay, might as well just go this way. And then we're going to travel to Sagrario. She'll open up the last rosary bead for us. And I do want to go chat with the lady clad in black. They're right next to each other, so we can also give some fervent kisses and increase our fervor bar, which is of course our our magic bar for all intents and purposes. There's no way I'd be kissing some big. It looks like that hand looks like it smells like cheese. There's no way.
Feel your fervor exude from every fissure of your armor and rejoice.
I'm trying.
My own penitent one. I shall continue to assist you if you grant me your kisses.
You know what I will say also? I think in general, it was a missed opportunity to have killed off Chrysanthus so quickly in the beginning of the game with a little cutscene. It was very disappointing. It would have been nice to even be able to play as her sequence and then die. Maybe they'll do that in DLC where you actually get to live her experience and then, subsequently die to Eviterno. I just thought that was really oddly done. And it just felt like hastily done because there was so much lore and potential with her being used as a playable character. And for them to just kind of bring back the penitent one without much of an explanation, I thought that was a little odd. Now there's a chair in the sky. I don't remember seeing that previously.
May the bells chime twice, for the vigil begins. And we shall sink into a sea of mourning.
Uh-oh. Bro, hold on, bro. I didn't know this was going to be a gauntlet. It's an easy gauntlet, but still. Really? Go, old lady. Jump, fool. Whoa, I didn't know there was 2. Where'd his friend come from? Alright, you guys are dead. Both of yous. Good thing we got the health upgrade right before coming here. I mean, jeez Louise. You see how much fervor we're getting? It is insanely strong. I mean, that's way too much fervor. Look at this. One strike does this. I mean, I'm getting so much fervor per strike. We have acquired Tirso. He was another individual from the first game. It's like all of the people from the first game have become elevated to like saints or legends or something like that. Okay, so that was interesting. But did that satisfy anything? Or is that every time I snuff out a candle, I'm going to have a sequence like that? And they probably get more and more difficult. Let me just confirm. Are you good? So the empty chair is now full.
The vigil is not yet refined, my...
Okay, so there's more. There's going to be more, and that's fine. That's really interesting, by the way, though. I like that mechanic quite a bit. That's fun. And it makes it to where it's like, I don't know, like you don't really know what to expect, and then boom, you finally get that surprise, that element of surprise that I was looking for. And in terms of the other arenas and gauntlets, they've been really predictable, and you can actually see, oh, okay, I'm getting a red, item, so I know that I'm going to have to face off with a gauntlet or an arena here.
Now, let my hands knot a new mystery on your rosary.
Well, again, they've done so well in showing like progress. The last candle is, of course, going to go out.
Your rosary is now complete, penitent one. When you feel sorrow and the sky bears no stars, press your rosary close to your breast. It will bring you comfort. When you feel sick...
Nice. Okay, well, she's good to go. Let's go ahead and equip another rosary bead. Right now, we're pretty much going for farming martyrdom points and cash money. So... we already have that. Miasma damage, physical damage, mystical damage, traps and falls, fire damage, martyrdom points. I like that. Of course, I didn't equip it. Let's go ahead and increase all elemental damage because we were taking some hits. And you know what? I equipped the wrong thing. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. We are good to go now. Bye, Sagrario. You're cool. I think now that we've got everybody all happy and everybody's equipped up and stuff, let's go back to the Crown of Towers. I love the fast travel. That's so cool. Let's see where we can get. You know what? I think this area might not have been the best one to pray at. Let's just take a look once again. Looks like I can possibly get through, but I don't know if I have the ability here. If not, we're going to have to go this way. But these question marks keep indicating that I don't have whatever that traversal ability is. So let's see where this leads us, because I'm honestly not certain. I think that was the boss fight with Blasphemous and Infanta, if I recall correctly. Hey, oh, that is awesome.
Cast your eyes upon our shop window.
I shall. Ooh, Debla of the Lights. This was one of the most amazing spells. And it's so expensive. Oh my gosh. 17,000. It's so good. This is like the hyper beam. Like, I use it quite a bit to kill His Holiness Escobar in his final form multiple times. Oh man.
Is there nothing of it? What a pit.
I'm going to actually mark his location because he's moved. So now we're going to change this marker to NPC. Oh gosh, where was he? His little silly self. They were in another area. Actually, they were in the Crown. This area here, the Crown of Towers. That could be right where they were at previously. I don't remember. But we'll leave it. In the event that we ever go back to one of these marked locations and there's just not anybody there, it was the traveling merchant. We know he's up here now. And now we can traverse this just like before. Oh, it's so cool. So that ethereal tower that pretty much that came to be to explore even more. There's a lot of living paintings. I think they really like that idea. They've reused it quite a bit. Oh, fun. It's alive. Like Jello, it's alive. Yeah, no. Okay, going this way. Oh. A preview, and that is an excellent stopping point for this stream. We're at the Basilica of Absent Faces, and we, of course, located it from the Crown of Towers, and the Ethereal Bridge kind of came up after we did some stuff over here in this area in the elevated temple. So really exciting stuff. So far we're making tons of progress, and we have saved here at this brand new area. We're 65% completion for the map anyways, and 20 out of 33 little baby men. Everything's looking really good, and I'm super happy. All of our weapons are upgraded at least to tier 2, and now it's just a matter of getting the last few traversal abilities and being able to explore the rest, and then of course getting the first ending of the game before obtaining the true ending. So we're so close. Our streams will continue tomorrow, and all the while I'm going to work on the timestamps for you guys for the parts 3, 4, 5, and 6. Finishing those up for you now. So it does take a while because I have to pretty much play through the entire video so I can do the timestamps. This Metroidvania, as with many, has tons of items and collectibles, and if I'm actually documenting every single one, it does take some time. So if you do appreciate it, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Super thanks when you think that's always greatly appreciated, but not necessary. Also, if you want to support me in a more personal way, you can check out my Ko-fi and Patreon pages to unlock perks for yourself and have a way to chat with me directly. You guys are awesome. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend and a great start to your week. Until next time, it's the Inhuman One signing out. I'll catch you guys then.